Technician 775 here. Today what we're going to be doing is somewhat of a cost comparison. Dry canning with number 10 cans versus dry canning with a 5-gallon bucket and Mylar. Okay, on the cans are about $6 for 6 of them, $1 a piece. Oxygen absorbers, if you want to, you can get by with one oxygen absorber for each can. I prefer two, so you're looking at $1.20 if you do it my way. And the box to put everything in is $1, which comes up to be about $8.20. Okay, the plastic lids, if you decide you wanted to buy some plastic lids, you don't have to have a lid for each can. You can throw in 1 or 2 lids per box, and that would be fine, or about 15 cents each. The 6 cans that I just canned up, I just did some Great Northern beans, would fit inside of this 5-gallon bucket with a Mylar. So you're looking at about the same amount of product stored in 6 of these or 1 of them. Okay, so we're looking at about $8.20 for the cans and the buckets. If you can find some buckets reasonably priced, you can go to US Plastic and some of the other places there. Buckets are $5 for the most part. The Mylar bag, and we do use the good food grade Mylar bags, not the cheap 3 and 4 mil bags that they sell on eBay. Go to the manufacturer, look up Mylar bags, and I could probably give you the information where we buy ours from. It was 7.5 mil, maybe 8 mil, and they were about $2.50 a piece, which if you're putting food away, don't scrimp. Okay, oxygen absorbers, I think we used 7 of them in there, maybe 8. 70 cents right there. The lid for the bucket's about $2. And if you want to go with a Gamma Seal, those are about $5. That's because after it's a pain getting this lid on and off whenever you're trying to get product out. The Gamma Seals are pretty cool. Okay, the bucket $5, Mylar $2.50, oxygen absorber 70 cents, lids $2, comes to about $10.20 for that setup there. Gamma Seals are about $5, so you're looking at $15.20 per 5 gallons. Although you don't have to have a Gamma Seal for each one of the buckets, but when you put them on, you may as well leave them because you're going to destroy them trying to get them off. They're not made to come off. The biggest difference between the two would be the purchase of a can sealer, like the senior can sealer. I think it's model number 1502. They're about $800. If you have several people to go in with you, you can get them cheaper, or your cost would be cheaper actually. And after you guys are finished with it, you can put it on eBay and sell it. That's an option there for you. If you're going to do, depending on the amount of food you're going to do, if you're going to do say 100 cases or 100 buckets, I would opt with this, right? The can sealer for sure. If you have to take and share food or border for some odd reason, it's easy just to hand a can or two or assortment of cans versus trying to take and find something that repackage the product that came out of your 5-gallon bucket. And if you're somewhere's, worst case scenario, if you're somewhere's, you don't want to expose your full 5 gallons of product to somebody that you really don't know or you're trying to take and deal with, because it puts the odds in their favors that you have more. So just something to think about. And if you do buy the can sealer and seal up all your cans, you can sell it on eBay. Another consideration with the cans is if you have a LDS cannery close to your location. If not, maybe you got a buddy with a pickup truck and a trailer, you guys can make a day trip to one of the larger cities that does have a cannery and pick up a pallet or 2 of cans. I think there's 400, right at 450 cans to the pallet. They're really not that heavy. You get the lids, you get the oxygen absorbers there, and everything over there. They also give you the labels and such as that too. So it's a pretty good deal. I like that the best out of all of them. And trying to think if there's anything else I can help you guys with in that respect. Kind of figure out what you guys want to do. If you check some of my other videos, I do have the product and how many pounds per case. Well, one other thing there. I also went in and with the Mylar bags, we did something kind of unique. We took and got a vacuum pump like they use for air conditioners on your automobile. They'll vacuum out the system. And I adapted one of those. You have to excuse the mess under here. but you really can't see it that well. But that is a vacuum pump with a filter on it, flexible hose, and the foot switch I took off of the pump to put on the can sealer. So you can get a foot switch for about $12. I think I got this from Harbor Freight, and it was maybe $40 to $60 on sale. The best I can remember is about a year ago. That and iron on the wool setting, and you can seal up the Mylar bags fairly easy. What I did, I went in and picked up from Lowe's hardware or home store a piece of, was this maybe 1/8 copper tubing, and I would set it inside of the bag, which I had one to show you. Maybe that's another project. But anyways, that it shows you what you can do with these and the such. Okay, Technician 775 signing off. You guys have a great one. If you need anything, give me a holler.